Okay team, this is a bit different, this bike. It's a QJ Motors SRV600V, and at its heart, a V4 in a cruiser. Now, the only V4s I've ever ridden personally are in the forms of the high-powered beasts that are Ducatis and Aprilias. We're talking 180 to 200 plus brake horsepower in a V4 engine. So I'm genuinely curious to see what the riding experience is going to be like for a V4 that produces 67 brake horsepower. I mean, does it actually add anything meaningful to the ride having that V4 in there? Or do you think it's just something that QJ Motor have done for a bit of a shock appeal? We've got a V4 in our cruiser. I don't know, but I'm definitely intrigued to find out. So if you've got the same kind of questions and you want some answers, put the kettle on, I'll play the intro and you can join me on the road and we'll find out.
In the UK, the QJ Motor SRV600V typically sits around £5,699 plus on the road costs and is available in matte black or gloss black. What really sets it apart is its engine. It's powered by a 561cc V4 producing around 67 horsepower and 54 newton meters of torque. It's liquid cooled, Euro 5 compliant and has a 6-speed gearbox with a belt drive. Braking is handled by twin 300mm front discs with bi-bri 4-piston radially mounted calipers, along with a 260mm rear disc, all supported by ABS. Suspension consists of 41mm Mazzocchi upside down forks at the front and preload adjustable twin rear shocks at the back. In terms of equipment, you get full LED lighting, a 4-inch TFT display with Bluetooth connectivity and tyre pressure monitoring, switchable traction control, and both a USB-A and USB-C charging port. According to QJ Motors UK site, tank capacity is around 16.5 litres, wet weight sits at 219 kilograms, and the seat height is 720mm. Now for reference, I'm a 5'4" or 162 centimetre individual with a 29-inch or 73.66 centimetre inside leg, and this is what it's like for me to sit on the bike. Alright, now we've seen that, let's get to the riding.
Oh, right everybody, I am out on the QJ Motor SRV600V. Oh, it's like alphabet spaghetti nowadays. But I've been kindly lent this bike by the lads and lasses at Motor 73 in Adlington, and I've never ridden a QJ Motor before, so this is popping the old cherry. But I'm so excited to get these on some twisties, on some nationals, to move out for this person. Thank you, you psychopath. But yeah, as you can see, the roads, they're not great. Again, it looks shiny there. Oh, again, it's kind of late January when I'm filming this, so the roads are not going to be perfect. But thankfully, for a V4, we're working with 67 brake horsepower, which is a lot less scary than working with something like 200 brake horsepower in a V4. So, yeah. Let's go down here. Indicators, very strange, very Harley Davidson-esque, although when I was selling in the Sportsters, I had one on that side, one on that side. This is both on that side. The switchgear is very influenced by Harley Davidson, if not taken from Harley Davidson. I don't know, I can't say the origin of the switchgear, but yeah, it's quite nice switchgear. But yeah, the riding position, oh, that was quite jarring. Oh, that bump was quite jarring. But so the suspension is quite firm, although it is fully adjustable Mazzocchi. We do have that, so maybe you could do some tweaks to it and stuff like that. But whoa, straight out hitting that pothole then. Oh, I felt my spine tingle. Oh, but look at this. We've got some twisty roads. And because we've got a 180 profile on this rear tyre, it actually handles so nimble, so agile for a cruiser, for a bike of this design and style. Oh, look at this road ahead. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to straight line it. Just because the roads are really minging today. On the brake, bit of mud in the bend there. The brakes are lovely. We've got some proper decent equipment on this bike. Oh, the throttle response is lovely, lovely jubbly. I love it. And I kind of like that you can like move your ass around in the seat a little bit so that you can transfer your weight over when you're going into the corners. I like it a lot. The seat fathers the Chinchilla 500 seat in the sense that it just cups your butt. Certainly cups mine. There's not much to cup, but it's giving it a go. Yeah, less than ideal road conditions today. Oh, but it picks up lovely and it sounds nice. It's got a roar. It doesn't quite have the same roar as a big V4, where they kind of sound like a scalded Jaguar. And I don't mean the car. I mean like if you were to... this isn't very nice, it's quite cruel. If you were to like hot poker a Jaguar, I can imagine it was like... Nope, don't do that. I can imagine it's like... And to me that's kind of like a bad impression of what a big V4 sounds like. Oh, I should just shut up, shouldn't I? Do I go left or straight on? Straight on, I think. Oh, it accelerates lovely. We do have traction control with this. I'm leaving it on today. So far I've not needed it to save my ass. I've been quite nice on the throttle. Oh, it's windy though, it's bloody windy. But yeah, I really like the style of the bike. The design is lovely. It grows on me the more and more that I see it. I really like the headstock with like the big bar raisers. It's very Harley Davidson Fat Bob-esque, or Fat Bob inspired, that kind of front just looking down. Again, we can see the fully adjustable Mazzocchi suspension there. The key is kind of, oh gosh, if I say a flick. I'm not going to say the word because I don't want to get demonetised by YouTube, but you know what I mean, the type of thing that horrible skellies and yobs carry. It's kind of that design. It's mad what you kind of can't say nowadays on YouTube without being demonetised or having your AdSense severely impacted. But yeah, just flowing around these roads, oh man, it's just quite predictable. It's quite consistent, it's quite nice. Now, personally, I'm not a fan of these mirrors. This one I can see out of alright, but I do have a tendency to hold my bar ends quite at the end. Whereas, because I've got short hands and my little fingers, I never really hold it out here because then I can't reach my brake and it's just very uncomfortable. But that's where it needs to be for me to see my mirrors, but because I hold the bar quite close to the switchgear, my whole arm really blocks that mirror. So, but the mirrors are clear when you can see out of them. I just can't physically see out of it. Yeah, the riding position, really liking it. It's nice. Can only speak for me as a 5'4" individual with the body that I have, but yeah, it's nice. The legs, the riding position for the feet, they're not too, oh poor thing, not too far forward, so I'm not like my legs. So my legs aren't like out here, they're quite in a nice place, which I like. The bar's got a nice reach to them. I'm not super stretched, but I'm also not super upright. It's just a good, like, aggressive cruiser riding position. Brother. Oh, just handles, bends, lovely. So lovely. Honestly, the smoothness of this bike is absolutely shocking. As in good shocking, it's a highlight for sure. It's a total highlight. just the good nature and good manner of the engine and the throttle connection. I was not really expecting it from a Chinese bike, if I'm honest. Indicators can be a bit finicky. I haven't cancelled them correctly before, so I've just been indicating to the left on a straight road for ages, looking like an absolute pleb. But I think it is something that you would get used to. Well, yeah, as you saw, the riding position, the seat height, I think 720mm. It's really... So the suspension purposely went over all them bumps then. You can imagine if you hit things quite fast, it'd be quite as it was before when I was on country road, when I hit that specific bump. Okay, it looks like we got quite a sharp bend coming up. Drop it into second gear. Wang it around. Oh, that 180 rear feeling good. Right, we're in a national. You can rev it. Oh, it sounds nice and it's got plenty of pull, you know. Now we'll calm our tatties into this bend because it is a greasy day. But no, you can actually, tatties were not required to be calmed, really. Oh, what a road. This looks like it sharpens. Not too bad at all. Okay. Oh yeah, what a nice little piece of national that was. I'm feeling it. This should be quite sweepy. Oh yes. Hey! All this from third gear. Nice pull. Sounds good as well when you rev it. It's got a howl to it, hasn't it? Oh! Yeah, I like it. I like it now. Let's twisty side, we like that as well. Let's go up to 6th gear. We're doing 45. Because there's nothing behind us, we're on a national. I'll see how low I can get it in 6th gear before it starts having a paddy. We're going down a hill, we're going into a 30, not 40 even, not that that's a problem because we are just cruising. In fact, it's not very fair to kind of see what it can handle in 6th gear going down a hill because we've got momentum. So we're in 6th gear, doing 26. You know, it's chugging a little bit, but it's generally happy. 61 is straight on, so we'll see what it's like on the motorway. But yeah, oh, so far really enjoying this. Did not expect to enjoy it as much as I am. Brake stoppers on this are pretty good, no complaints. It's not felt lacking, it's not felt like I wanted more. Oh, it's cold, it's so freaking cold. The dash, I quite like it, you know. It shows me everything that I need. It's nice and colourful, but it's bright with it. I mean, admittedly, I haven't really ridden it on a very sunny day because look at it, it's the north in January. So it's never going to be a good testament to whether it's good in broad daylight and sunshine, but here we are. It's working pretty nicely for the moment. Right, let's jump on the 61 and see what it's like when it's screaming high up in the revs. Let's get it screeching. Screech. Tiger. Tiger life. Toy as a tiger. Toy as a tiger. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this bike so far. The seat has been wildly comfortable, and I've been riding for a bit today because I've been getting lost constantly. But yeah, I'm liking it. Oh, I just love how it flows around the bends. So I am looking forward actually to getting it screaming on the slip road. I really hope there's some space. I hope there's not too much traffic. Let's do all the filtering, all the weaseling. Just wanted to kind of get the front to give myself the best chance of a good run on the slip road. Bit of traffic. Oh, this lane's empty. Oh yes, get in. Right, hopefully we should have that nice run. There we go. Woo! Just wanted to hear it scream. I'm going to behave now. There we go. Oh, it sounded good, didn't it? She sounded fruity. Although I'm really not a fan of that mirror. Can't see jack all out of it. So we're doing motorway speeds, and again, much like the chinchilla in these winds, the bars feel a little bit, the tiniest bit like shimmy shimmy. Not concerningly so, just an observation that the front feels a bit light. But, like I said, it's a violently windy day. Right, the next time you see me, I'll be showing you around this bike at home because I've got a few comments to make about how it's styled. Right guys, so I'm back. Look at my hands. I'm freezing and I've been wearing thick gloves as well. It's very, very cold today. But yeah, just walking around it, I just wanted to let you know a few things about the bike and the styling. Now, to me, this back end is very Harley Davidson FX DRE from when I was selling them. It kind of gives those vibes to me. This shield, when, as I mentioned, when you sit on the bike and you're up, your leg does kind of, it throws your legs out. So it's not as low as you'd expect because it's quite wide. This is kind of a weird material, like this frame here. But this, I find this very strange. Why would you put your charging ports there? So low down. You know, this is a bit flimsy. It's not, it's just a bit of a cover, like a faux carbon fibre cover. But yeah, it's a nice touch. It's quite warm, I need the warmth. You've got fully adjustable Mazzocchi suspension at the front, you've got Mazzocchi twin shocks at the rear. But yeah, do you know what I mean about it looking quite Fat Bob-esque? Or the new Harley Davidson Sportster S's. Kind of looks like that with these. No adjustability on the levers. This is what I mean about the key. The key looks like this. I get what they're going for. A bit plasticky and sticks out quite a lot, but is what it is. But yeah, very comfy seat. Overall, liked it. So I'm back in from riding the QJ Motor SRV600V, and I have to say, I'm actually pleasantly surprised. Now, I asked you guys at the start, were the QJ Motors put the V4 in this to contribute something meaningful to the ride, or whether they just did it for the sake of throwing a V4 lump in a cruiser and being like, we have a V4 in our cruiser, compared to the sea of V-twins that are out there. I think the mistake here would be to expect fireworks and drama from this V4, because ultimately at the end of the day it is 67 brake horsepower, and I feel like the aforementioned Ducati and Aprilia V4s of the world have kind of, you know, set an expectation when it comes to V4s. And don't get me wrong, this sounds amazing, but one of the things that it does add to the riding experience, making it a meaningful addition to this bike, is the smoothness of the ride, the smoothness, the consistency, rather than kind of outright crazy power delivery and stuff like that. It does just deliver a real nice smoothness, is the only way I can describe it. And it's because I wasn't expecting it from this. I was expecting that ruckus, that craziness, but with this, no, it just glides. And I really, really appreciate it about the bike. It makes the riding experience nice, it makes it unstressful, it makes it fun. And yeah, it's definitely to its credit. So for me, I guess it is more than just like a headline talking point, but also at the same time, what I'm trying to say is that it doesn't overwhelm the ride. You know, it's a nice addition and it's a nice thing to have in this bike overall. So from this ride, I've gathered a few pros and a few cons that I will pop on the screen now. Feel free to pause that at your leisure so you can peruse them and just dig a little bit deeper into what I actually really like about it and what kind of is a bit annoying to me. Let me know if you agree or disagree with them in the comments, and also let me know if you've ridden this bike, because I'm interested to hear your thoughts as well. Well team, I hope you have enjoyed this review. I've enjoyed filming on something a little bit different today. When I saw that front end, I thought that is like a Harley Davidson fat bob in my opinion. But yeah, it certainly rides in a way that I wasn't expecting, but it rides in a way that was actually really pretty delightful. All right team, take care and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!